Pizza. I'm Kashna Jayakumar. This is going to be a lovely session of homemade pizza. And this pizza, we are not going to use the oven. We are going to use the regular dosa tawa or a pan. Let's see how to make this lovely pan pizzas. I bet after this you are not going to go to the pizza shop. 300 grams of maida or all-purpose flour, half cup of grated or shredded cheese, 4 tablespoons of milk, few cheese slices, 3/4 cup of tomato puree, 1 cup of sliced brinjals, 1 cup of diced capsicums, 2 tablespoons of spices, basilika and oregano, 1 teaspoon of dry yeast, half teaspoon of chili flakes, salt to taste, few teaspoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of sugar. First add the flour. Now add half teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of oil. You can use any cooking oil for this. Now just mix this well. This milk should be warm, that is when the yeast will get mixed properly. So we need to have warm milk. First add sugar to this. We are adding sugar that will help the yeast to grow or rise. So that's why we are adding sugar. Now add the dry yeast. This dough can be mixed with hands. How we are doing our chapati dough or puri dough, it's the same procedure. But just to make it more simpler and convenient, we are using this mixer. Now let this dissolve completely and add it to your flour. Now add the yeast mixture to this. I am going to add half cup of water to this. Now again add some more water. The dough is ready. Look at the consistency. It should not be very hard, it should be very soft, in fact little loose and sticky, so then only the pizza's texture will be very good. So let the dough be sticky. Now just grease your hands with some oil and then make this into a ball and leave it for 1 hour so that it will double in size and it will rise. After that we can do the pizzas. Can you see the consistency? It will be like this. It should be a little sticky and a very loose consistency dough. Just fold it nicely like this, inward, then cover it up with a cloth and leave it for 1 hour. I have already done the same procedure and the dough is ready. So we are going to do the pizza with this dough. Look at this. The dough has risen like this. We are going to do the pizza with this dough. We are going to use aubergines or brinjals for this. First microwave them to remove the excess water in them for at least 2 to 3 minutes in the microwave oven. If you are not using a microwave oven, straight away sort them in a vessel or a pan and remove the excess water. Those who don't like brinjals or aubergines can use broccolis, cauliflower instead of this, or even mushrooms can be used, but do not use any vegetable that has more of water content. Just sprinkle some salt on top of it. We'll use only a pinch of salt for this. Now microwave it for 3 minutes. Now as mentioned, we are going to do this lovely tawa pizza. So you can use a regular dosa pan or a pan like this, but there should be some depth in it. That is how the pizza will rise up with some cheese in it. We need a pan like this. Grease it with oil. Add oil liberally so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Now it's done. Now first let's prepare the pizzas. As mentioned, the pizza dough will not be very stiff. So now accordingly we will be pulling it apart. Divide the dough into 3 parts. The pizza's base is not going to be very thick, not very thin. So I would like to mention about the pizza. The thicker versions are American ones and the thinner versions are Italian ones. We are going to do something in between because the pan pizza, it will take a different kind of cooking. keep the pan and heat the stove in medium flame. We are done with the pizza. This base has to be in proportion with the dosa pan what you are using. So let the circumference be the same of the dosa pan, and the thickness will be to this level. It's neither too thick nor too thin. If it's going to be this level, then what will happen? It will get cooked nicely even in the inner part. Now let's transfer this to the dosa pan. Just leave it for 1 or 2 minutes, not more than that. There should not be any browning, but there should be some cooking on the bottom part. So it's quite, now it is 2 minutes, and you see there are small bubbles forming on the top layer. Now we can slowly turn it. Be careful, as it's not cooked well, it will not be easy to turn. Now can you see there is no browning on the bottom part? This should be the right stage. Turn off your stoves to very low heat, because this is going to get cooked for 8 to 10 minutes. So just imagine if it's going to be for 8 minutes or 10 minutes, the bottom should not get brown, but at the same time it should get cooked. So turn it to very low heat. Now apply the tomato paste on the top surface. We have already shown this. It's in the name of passata, special Italian tomato paste. Let it spread to all the edges. Now just poke it with a fork. This will help the purity go well into it, and it will also stop from the pizza to puff up. Now look at the brinjals. They are done well. They have shrunk completely, and there is not much of water content in it. You can straight away put them on the pizzas. Now add the capsicums. We have just added some green and red capsicums, bell peppers. Depends. Whatever color you have or what you like better, you can use them. Now spread the shredded cheese on top of it. So we can add the basil and oregano. These herbs belongs to the Tulsi herbal family. Again, according to your taste, you can add the chili flakes. Now this is in complete low flame. Let us cover it and cook it for 5 minutes, and then again we'll be adding the cheese slices. Now let's see after 5 minutes. Can you see the cheese, shredded cheese is completely melted. Now we are going to add the cheese slices, and the veggies are also cooked. Now the big top pizza companies use a thin layer of same sized pizza slices. They are even a little bit thicker than the ones which we get in the shop. So when the pizzas are done, and when you cut it and you just take it apart, you can see the cheese oozing and melting apart. So that is the secret. Instead of getting such big slices, we are using the slices which are available in the shop to give at least some effect of the pizza shop. Now again cover it and leave it for the next 4 to 5 minutes. Now after 5 minutes, just look how the cheese is melted, and can you see the effect of the cheese? Now again garnish it with some basil and oregano. Now our pizza is ready to be served. The base and the bottom part of the pizza is also not burnt or no change in color. So look at this lovely tawa pizza. Now just let us cut this, and look how beautiful it is. I would always prefer a scissor instead of any other pizza cutter to cut the pizzas, so that it comes out really well. So dear friends, hope you enjoyed this session of making this lovely cheesy tawa pizza. Try this and keep us posted. Dosa Pizza, always enhancing your taste buds. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to Dosa Pizza. For referenceable recipes, visit dosaatpizza.com. Thank you and bye-bye.